Separated by just a short little drive, Sutton and Millbury are home to two of the top high school girls basketball programs in central Massachusetts. The Susies and the Woolies, Sutton and Millbury, typically are in the postseason, typically make long runs in the postseason. Could be the same thing this year, in the two power programs meeting up at the end of the regular season. Pretty good measuring stick to see where they are. The meeting of top 10 matchup today in Millbury. Here we go. Sutton, Hannah Nichols is ready. The Susies are ready. Millbury jumps out early. Morgan Cronin strong on the hoop, and the Woolies are up by 2. The gym was banged out, by the way. Big crowd on hand. Sutton's Carmen Nieves, deep jumper, ties the game early on. You had to park, creatively in the Millbury High School parking lot. I don't want to say illegally, but creatively. Cronin doing work in the post. Woolies are up by 2. Then they find Kelsey Reno. Pick your favorite Reno. Kelsey knocks down the jumper. They're up 6. Shannon Reno then finds Cronin. That's a sweet feed, and Cronin finishes. Here comes Sutton the other way. Elena Edwards jumper. The Susies trying to stem the tide. Millbury has a lot of options. Cameron Wilbur, runner in the lane. The Woolies are up 7. Who's your favorite Reno? Is it Shannon Reno? She's going to the hoop strong. Is it Coach Reno? Is it Karen Reno? Who knows? Cronin and Millbury pull away in this one. The Woolies get the win, 45-17. Becker women's basketball hosting Newbury. This is an NECC quarterfinal game. The Hawks trying to advance. Cassidy Harrison, quick step, second quarter. They have an 8-point lead at that point. Newbury, they're the Nighthawks. Jamisha Sanders, sick little turnaround, power move, 12 points, 10 rebounds for Sanders. Becker's Jaslyn Contreras, quick to the hoop. The Hawks led by 3 at the half. Third quarter, it's Cassidy Harrison. She had 20 points, 10 steals. The short J is true. Becker was up by 2. Newbury coming back. Taylor Kelly's 3. She had 12 points, and now the Nighthawks are up by 1. Back and forth we go. Becker's Sarah Ware, the Quabbin product, knocking down the 3, and the Hawks have the lead back. More from Becker. Adriana Dowdy hooping hard. That fires up the home crowd. Becker gets the W, 57-49. They advance to the semis. Senior night at Worcester State. Hockey taking on Fitchburg State. These are two bitter rivals. First, second period, it's 1-1. It's Matthew Manning's shot denied by Brian McGrath. He's a Worcester guy in the net for Fitchburg. Then their pepper in the net is Fitchburg. And Ryan Hoff and Henry Buckner staying strong. Hoff covering up for the Lancers. Fitchburg streaking in. Christopher Vaccaro's shot. Stopped by Hoff. And then he saves the rebound. Worcester's Evan Schieber. Quick turnaround goal, and the Lancers take a 2-1 lead. Worcester State working the offense, passing it well. Tim Trevich, backhander for the goal. Lancers have a 3-1 advantage. Big opportunity for Fitchburg State. 5-on-3 power play. Nick Patullo stopping the shot with his body. He's down, but he'd be okay. And they're still selling out. Look at the Lancers laying down to block shots. Playing some physical defense as well. Worcester State gets the win, 5-1, the final. High school hockey now. Marlborough hosting Auburn at the Naven this afternoon. Second period, we're see the Panthers down 1-0 and pressuring Mike Sosick, who makes the save in the Rocket net. Rockets with the bid from the blue line. Ben Johnson making the stop for Marlborough. Panthers trying to break the ice. A little wrister here and just throw it on the net. Sosick there with a glove save. That's what Joe Pascalis does. Just throw it on the net, good things happen, all right? 3-on-3 hockey, you lose, doesn't matter. Jerry McCarthy buries the puck for the Panthers, and we're tied at 1. Watch McCarthy's second goal. Whistles this shot, it's off the blocker, and it just goes straight up and behind the goalie and in. 2-1 Marlborough. Auburn ties the game in the third, and we end in a 2-2 tie. All right, to the sweet science boxing news now. Jose Antonio Rivera, we'll get to him in just 1 second because I'm excited about boxing. But let's start with the Clark tournament. Westborough, the boys, the Rangers, they are fired up, ready to go for the semifinal matchup against Northbridge. Now, Westborough has been there before. In fact, a couple of years before. Young men, now veterans, and they look to use their experience, the Rangers do, to take a title home this year.
It's definitely a little bit more comfortable. I remember sophomore year when we played our first game here. You're like looking around, all the big lights, a ton of people, but now it's just kind of a normal game. We love the atmosphere, we love the environment. It's always great to play here, so we're excited to get back.
All right, so Westborough, they play a really tough schedule. They won the Midwatch B, and that's going to further help them, they think, this week.
Having that schedule definitely prepares us playing good teams all year, so that way when we get to playoffs, we're ready. We know what type of atmosphere that we succeeded, and we just like to keep that momentum going.
Westborough and Northridge coming your way tomorrow night. They are our first game in the semifinals of the Clark Tournament, Large School Edition, and we have it for you on Charter TV3 beginning at 6 p.m. All right, here's Jose Antonio Rivera. I'm fired up. He's returning to the ring, three-time world champion. He's working with Shuren's Boxing Promotions and his own Rivera Promotions Entertainment to set up his 50th pro fight. He'll be at the Palladium on June 14th. Now, Rivera, we saw him score a TKO win over Larry Smith last August, training with Fitzy. You know, he was away from boxing for 7 years, at least fighting, before last summer, and now he's coming back for his 50th fight. El Gallo's record is 42-6-1 with 25 KOs. Looks to go out a winner sometime this summer, June 14th at the Palladium. Try to get that 50 mark, you know, and it's a big deal for Jose, and he'll be in great shape once again, ready to go in just a few months.
Well, I know they put in work at that gym that he practices at.
Yeah, Camp Get Right, they get it done there. And
they're
no
awesome.
About it. No
Great
question
stuff.
about it, yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for us here on Worcester News tonight. For India Lacombe, I'm Anna Botari. We'll see you back here tomorrow.